Welcome, everyone. So as Dr. Zengel mentioned, the ePortfolio has become an integral part of the graduate programs, both for corporate and organizational communications, as well as human resources management. And while it's a requirement for graduating, it's really a tool, it's really an asset for helping students as they get ready to graduate to tell their story, to both reflect on their learning journey, as well as tell their personal story. What makes you unique as you graduate and either expand in your existing job or are looking to enter a brand new field? So the intent is to have students build this throughout the course of their studies, typically a year and a half or so, and to pull it all together during the capstone course. So everyone, going back to the process that we follow that leads to today in the recognition of the top ePortfolios, there are 3 evaluation criteria that ultimately form a rubric that many of you remember. All your classes have evaluation rubrics. So we look at three areas. One is your course reflections and looking for insights. Second is the quality of design and storytelling, and in particular, the ability to demonstrate that you can put into practice telling your own story, key communications, ideas, and principles. And then finally, the overall learning journey, as Kelly Driscoll was just mentioning, that aspect, how have you changed or grown over the 18 months you've been with the program? What impact has it had on you?
Really excited both for the PR class that I took, where we got to work with strategy for TaylorMade, and the capstone project where we did a communications plan for Katie Hawley Consulting Services, and it just really all came together nicely. And I really feel that this program and this portfolio just culminated my career, or solidified my career goals and what I just want to do moving forward.
My ePortfolio was all the experience and what I did before going to Northeastern University, because for me, this was a journey that started on 2017. And sometimes it's like, oh my God, I can believe it. I did it. I'm here. And it's something that I already finished it 1 year ago. And it's so excited for me that I'm here sitting in front of you. So thank you so much for this. Also, I would like to say to the next students that have to do this ePortfolio to look for inspiration, to remember why they decided to study, what they decided to get their master in corporate and organizational communication, because this was something that I wanted to do since a long time ago, and I did it.
I think this is the first time that I study in the United States, so pretty much everything is new to me. Pretty much everything at the Northeastern University is new to me. What I think is very different is the way the instructors or the professors are giving us courses or helping us with our assignments. That's so different from what I've learned in China or even in Germany. So I think that's a very great experience.
When I studied at Northeastern University, I recorded everything, all presentation that I had since 3 years ago. I recorded by myself, not because I'm narcissistic or trying to like show off, but every time I had a presentation, I recorded, and then I came home to see what went wrong. And then if I have another presentation again, I record it again to see if I make an improvement. So with this ePortfolio, I put every videos of my presentation since I studied at Northeastern University to collect all the memories that I have. And I'm so happy that I can put everything there at ePortfolio. And then my experience at Northeastern is so amazing, and I could even never forget about my experience.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. It's an honor to be nominated for this. I do want to say that last year I also went to this showcase, and I really looked up to the nominees, and that really helped me shape my portfolio as well. And I want to highlight specifically when I did leveraging digital technologies and implementation and management of social media channels and online communities, I was able to work with the Old Colony YMCA, their vice president of communications, and it helped me get real life experience. And without Northeastern, I wouldn't have been able to have that. And it also helped me find my love for nonprofit, which I work for now. So it's nice to be able to create a social media strategy for a company. And I was able to do that through Northeastern in various courses. And I just want to say to future students to always, learn as much as you can and write it all down and put it in your portfolio and show your true self.
Was mentioned before, experiential learning is such an intrinsic part of the Northeastern learning experience. And I truly enjoyed working with clients or any of the projects that I could bring what we were learning in the classroom into the real world. I just found all of those experiences to be so impactful and really made this program unique.
I think, what stood out to me from my entire learning journey at Northeastern was the real-time, real-world application of what was learned in class. For me, it wasn't only that what I studied was happening in the communications field currently, but that, whether through the experiential learning opportunities or working directly with classmates, I had the chance to apply what I was learning to real-world scenarios in real time. And combine that with the feedback I'd received from professors and classmates. And what I think is one of my biggest takeaways from the program as a whole is that it really helped set me up for success in my workplace as well as my career by giving me the confidence to know that what I was learning actually had, real world application.